Welcome to Twinset and Purl's knitting podcast. Yeah. I can't remember the episode.
97.
97. We are twin sisters who design knitting patterns together and knitting patterns together.
All we do is knit.
We are from middle of England.
We're in the middle
of England now. I live in Bristol. Rachel lives in Oxfordshire. And we get together every couple of weeks. A little bit different over the summer when I go on holiday. And we want to talk to you about our knitting. Yeah. So welcome to all the new people. Yeah. I'm going to do that in a second.
Okay.
Welcome to any new people who are here, and welcome back to any returners. My name's Jo.
And I'm Rachel.
And we are here to chat to you about all things with a normal knitting podcast. Apart from, we have got some questions that people have asked us, so we'll be doing that as well.
Not quite sure when.
No, but we've got lots and lots to cover.
We do.
I was going to say something then about. No, it's gone. We were just
questions.
No, I wasn't going to say about that. I can't remember what it was. So no. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It'll come back to me if it's important. We are sat in Rachel's living room because it's really hot in the UK at the moment, and she's got air conditioning. Now we know that
Ruth can turn off now.
Ruth from Ruth Loves to Knit said that she wasn't gonna watch if we kept mentioning the air conditioning, but that is why we're in the living room again. We've brought through our sign from the lovely Unwrapped yarn.
Claire up in Yorkshire, she made it for us. We tried to put some dressing, some like shawls, they just fall down. My sofa is so slippy.
Because it's a leather sofa. It's really slippy,
and it's a weird construction as well. Although we do get a nice big seat.
We've balanced a shoe box and a book behind there to get that
to stay. So if it falls down,
that would be just.
It's probably never coming out from the back of the sofa. Sorry, you have to cough.
Yeah, so Rach, are we doing life first?
Yeah.
Rachel's got a chest infection.
I'm getting better. I feel better, but I've still got the cough.
Yeah. And so,
if you see any bruises on me, it's from blood taking attempts.
But yeah, we're happy to be back together.
We are. We had a lovely time so far.
We have, yeah.
Because Jo came like an evening early.
Yeah, because the company that I work for.
You've probably talked about this before, but if you're an old long viewer, you'll know.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. I noticed a comment from somebody who said that they were watching the episode where I was knitting the original Cecil.
Oh, right.
And because they'd gone back to watch the 70 that they'd missed, and my husband couldn't believe that anybody was doing that. Thanks, Chris.
Quite a few people do that.
Yeah, he couldn't believe it. But anyway, so he's the reason I came here early, because it's one of the. He doesn't go out very often, and it's one of the nights of the year when he.
It's a big night.
It's a big night. So
But they're raising money for charity.
Yeah, they're raising money for charity. I just can't be doing with it anymore.
What's Lloyd's Charity of the Year?
Crisis.
Right.
So they're trying to create homes. So they're working with several different aspects of it.
Yeah.
So people who build affordable homes, people who refurb and make flats and things available to like abandoned homes.
Oh, that's really so like giving life to an old home and giving someone a home. That's really good, isn't it?
So they're working with Crisis, and then there's another one in Northern Ireland. I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, but the pub rally money doesn't go to that. It goes to a local charity, which I think it always used to be Hearing Dogs for the Deaf, but I'm not sure these days.
It's been going on for like 30 years.
Yeah. So I've been there 27 years, and I did about 16 pub rallies, and then I gave.
We were trying to remember what your costume was.
Yeah.
Because you have to dress that up. It's a fancy dress.
So you have a team of people, about 8 to 8 people.
Sorry, everybody.
And everybody pays to join in, and then you dress up. You have a theme. You have a party piece that you have to do. There's a scavenger hunt, and you get asked quiz questions. So it's quite a full-on.
And this year he went as a convict.
Yeah.
They were all...
And it was so hot, and he was wearing an orange polyester jumpsuit. I made him unzip it and tie the arms around his waist.
He probably would have lost weight.
Yeah. So everybody was. Oh, they were all like just wearing the white t-shirt with it tied around their waist.
Pretend they'd escaped.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it was really hot. There were lots of Toy Story.
Can I just say that the best, I think, was the year he went as George Best.
Yeah.
They were all different Georges.
No, they weren't. They were the Beardy Weirdies.
Oh, Beardy Weirdies.
So somebody went as Jesus. Somebody went.
Sorry.
I can't remember the others.
Not allowed to make me laugh because that's when
sorry.
you make me cough.
I can't remember the others, but Chris went as George Best, and he grew a beard, and I love him with a beard, and he will not grow it back. I've got a picture. I've got a picture somewhere.
So now you found your bearded handyman.
But I made him. So he had to have an old style Manchester United top, and you can't get from the 70s, and you can't get them anymore. So we found a football top that was the right colour, and a Man United baby grow. And I cut the Man United logo off the baby grow and sewed it onto the top. And then we cut out in white letters, Best.
You need a cricket
on the back. Yeah, no. And then the number.
Yeah. He Joe's made costumes for so many people through the years, and other costumes. I mean, you made Maleficent, whatever it is, Maleficent.
Yeah, for Tracy.
For Tracy, that was amazing. Can I just say one thing now quickly?
Yeah.
That I've forgotten, because we're now doing Whip Wednesdays on Instagram. I've forgotten what we've told people already. We have to tell it all again on here because
not everybody watches the Instagram.
Not many people watch the Instagram actually. But if you are, if you do follow us on Instagram, we post it as a reel afterwards, so go and check out. We do have a little bit of bants for a Wednesday. It's usually Wednesday lunchtime. This week we forgot, so we did a bit later. But anyway, Joe's husband survived.
Yeah.
And went to work the next day.
But he got back at like 2:00 in the morning, and there's no way I would have been happy with that. So it was good that I came here. Yeah. And then we got all day yesterday together, and then we're recording today. Yeah. So that's cool. Right, life. What else have you got to talk about for life?
Not that much because I have not really been anywhere or done anything apart from knitting. But we did get something from Myloma UK for the money that we raised during Myloma Awareness Week. They sent us a certificate. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do with, but maybe remember the amount we gave them. So, but with gift aid, it was nearly £1,000, and they sent us a little pin each. So, I'm going to pretend that I'm giving Joe a golden gavel because I love that programme.
Oh, thank you.
And they sent us a little Myloma UK, and I'm going to put it on my
sock
limited edition.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Little nursery patch, and I wanted to.
Oh, that did something just fall down? No.
I wanted to show the size compared to the other ones, so that people aren't.
I've got
disappointed.
the other one. I've got another one in there.
Okay, we can show them when we get to that. But yeah, so I think I've already said thank you, but thank you to everybody. No, I haven't actually, because it was the last episode that we showed people them. So thank you to everyone who's bought one. There are there's like 3 left with a label stitched in by mistake, which if you're a friend of ours, let me know. That maybe if you're okay with getting one of those, if you want one. They're £20 and £5 goes to Myloma UK. And then just to clarify, we don't donate from all our merch. The black bags are for us. Grey bags,
anything with orange.
Yeah, is either Maggie's or and the bag charms and the progress keepers are. We don't make any money from them. In fact, if you buy them and pay us by PayPal, we lose money on them. So, but we didn't think that but we didn't want to. We didn't
No.
didn't really know what to do. So there you go.
We got them to give out at Big Flock, and then we had some left over. So.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. So yeah, so we may show those as we go along because they're on different things. And what else has happened to you apart from you can tell them about your handyman?
So this week I had booked in a handyman because my husband is not a handyman. And
he doesn't have a beard.
No, he is. He's definitely an intellectual, I would say, an academic. He's very brainy, but he's not very handy. So there were a few things we needed doing around the house, and they've been there for ages. And I saw an advert for a guy he was advertising his services on Facebook. He's called Jason. He's the Handy Beard on Facebook, and
I can go and have a look because there's his face on it.
Yeah.
Because I tried to get Jo to take a picture of the beard and she didn't.
He's a really lovely guy. So he tidied up my garden. While he was out tidying up the garden, my neighbour came over and asked if he would go and come round and look at her garden. So
that's good.
Yeah, no, really good. Yeah. So no, he was lovely, and he's going to be building me some storage in the craft room for the yarn stash.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
Jo definitely needs to take a before photo.
Yeah. I'd be very embarrassed about the before photo.
The last time I was at your house, I was thinking, should I take a photo and show my husband? Because
but it's all hot in that room, isn't it? Chris and Leah goes in there to empty the bin.
I know that, but I could show Mark what your stash is like, and then he wouldn't be on me about my stash.
Maybe. Anyway. Yeah, so anyway, he came round and it was great. He's done tidied up all these little jobs that we needed doing. And then I kept thinking of more jobs. So when he comes back...
I do think that you don't... When it's like something really small, you don't really think about doing it. You just think, you see it and you think, I should do that.
It's things like, we had some cupboards built and they put the doorknobs on, but they kind of, I guess, under the pressure of the drill, or the not drill, it's a like electric screwdriver, it managed to get it in, but like over time they've kind of relaxed a bit or something, and it's come off, and you can't, by hand, you can't get it in. It needs to be countersunk a bit more. So that's what he did, was like went round and did, but because we've got no tools, you can't do that kind of thing. So he was like, the doors in the dining room had kind of slipped slightly, and you could line your doors up again. And he's a lovely guy. So so that was really great.
I wonder if he'd come to Didcot.
I don't know, but you can probably find somebody. I know. Anyway, so he'll be coming back. They really liked him. He said his wife would be really jealous of our house. He thought our house was lovely.
She's not a knitter.
And the only other thing that I've got happening coming up is I've got to go for an endoscopy because they think I might have celiac. Now, disease.
Did you talk about this last time?
No, I've not spoken about it on here. I've been feeling really, really tired and pretty rough for a while, and I went to the doctor and thinking it was like I had low iron or something, because that's happened to me in the past. And I got a message back saying that all my bloods were fine, and if I carried on feeling or got worse, I should go back to them. And then I got a phone call from the surgery, and she said, your blood is showing markers for celiac.
Amazing that they did that test even.
I don't know.
It's a very specific test.
So I think it's because I've got an underactive thyroid, which is caused by Hashimoto's, which is an autoimmune disease, and celiac is also an autoimmune disease. And if I am celiac, it's going to now give me 3 things in common with Andrea Mary. She has Hashimoto's and she's a knitwear designer.
What do I have then? 2.
Anyway, so
I never thought about having anything in common with
the
Andrea
doctor
Mary.
said, we can diagnose you from this, or you can go and have an endoscopy where they will tell you
like what stage you're
definitely,
at.
and also how bad it is.
Grade it.
So that's what's happening on Tuesday. So Rachel's had so many tests, and she's had an endoscopy, and I've had nothing like that, and I am a bit nervous.
Yeah. Understandably.
So
I was just trying to tell you my whole experience.
But everybody apart from Rachel has said get the sedation. So that's what I'm planning to do, and then I hopefully will, because at the moment you're not allowed to stop eating gluten until you've had the test, because it will get so much better if I stop eating gluten, if that's what the problem is.
Yeah.
So but you have to keep eating until you have your test, otherwise it starts to reverse and they won't see the extent that it was at.
That's so good, isn't it? That it's something as simple as that. Like no more tablet. You don't have to take tablets. You can.
But it's simple, but it's not simple. So it's simple at home because you have control over the environment that you cook things in and what you bring into your house. When you go out to eat, it is a lot more complicated. I think it's less complicated than it used to be. Yeah, because people are very, like restaurants and stuff are very aware of allergies, and I think I was chatting to Claire from Bird Street, who is celiac, and she was saying that people think it's that you have an allergic reaction, and it's not that. It's you've got a disease, and it you can't have it. So it's but it'll be interesting because I've not been feeling well for a long time, and I like some of the symptoms I kind of just put down to other things, and I'm hoping.
I do think that with women especially that people do that a lot. Yeah.
So I'm hoping that I'm gonna be renewed.
I mean, even me, who's had myeloma for 10 years. Last year they did not listen to me for 6 months and I'd relapsed. Yeah. And they should listen now. The nurse said if Rachel says something's wrong, something's wrong.
So I think you should perhaps get a blood test, because identical twins are if I've got it, then you're 75% likely to have it as well. So anyway, if everybody could be thinking about me at 2:30 on Tuesday, that would be great. Anyway, talk about that enough for now.
Well, you can tell us what happens next time. Yeah. So we were supposed to be going to the West Midlands Wool Show today, but it's too hot, and I've not been very well.
Rachel would have to wear a mask, and we just decided
it's not worth it. Even though we really wanted to see Claire and John,
we wanted to see lots of people, but.
And also Joe's not going to get to go to a yarn show until...
That's why we thought about going to that one, wasn't it? Because I'm away through the summer. I'm away the weekend of the summer
and
the southern, but I get back in time for autumn unravel.
So that is I'm going to go to the southern. So anybody planning to... I'm going to go on my own. I hope Maggie's coming.
Slightly not in the middle, but never mind.
I think for first try, Joe, it's...
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't the first try, actually. It was the many things we tried to put behind. But yeah.
Right, what are the...
What's it called? Heath Robinson, when you put something...
What?
You know when they say you've Heath Robinsoned it? To like make something out of something...
It's not.
Is it called that?
I don't know, I've never heard that.
Anyway, what's next? Winners. Admin. So, every month, at the end of every month, the podcast after the end of each month, we pick somebody from our thread who has, who's put something in the thread that's a pattern of ours that we choose it, we really like, and we give them a prize of a pattern from Ravelry up to the value of £10. And this month, June's winner is KB for me, Emmy, and she has knitted a beautiful, beautiful Simon cowl, which I personally would love.
And in her comment, she said
Yeah,
she's got a crush on
yeah.
Simon. It's gorgeous.
Absolutely gorgeous. Hope you don't mind us showing your face on. You did. That's the picture that she put in the thread, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, sorry, but get in touch with me either on Ravelry or on Ravelry is good best because then you can send me the link to the pattern you want. And sorry, my glasses are slipping down my nose. Send me the link to the pattern you would like, and I will buy it for you. So we love your Simon.
Yes.
I hope it's the first of many. And let me know what you want. And then the next winner is of the giveaway, which we just put together with, was it Reason?
So we'd had a few things given to us, and we wanted to share them with everybody.
Yeah.
So we've been given these lovely progress keepers from Notion and Needle, and a little notions pouch.
Thank you so much, Rachel and Lucy.
And we put in a bag charm and a progress keeper from Twinset Purl. These are gorgeous. They've got like some are
I like that white one.
Yeah, some are clear plastic, some are resin, some are glittery, some are shimmery.
They're beautiful. And Rachel makes those.
Yeah, she hand pours all the resin. And then there's a really lovely tea towel from Butternut Handmade.
Conchetta, our lovely friend.
Conchetta hand stamps.
Yeah, it's Indian block printing, isn't it?
The tea towels, and this one is like
cow parsley.
Cow parsley, yeah, like botanicals and rabbits and hares, I guess.
We really like that print, don't we?
And the colours are really muted and lovely. And then we threw in a skein of mistletoe kisses from Bird Street.
Mainly because the colours went together.
Yeah, it kind of goes together, but also Christmas in July.
So if I can get this to the winner quickly.
And it's not obviously Christmas, is it?
No.
So
it's not red.
Yeah.
Red, is it? It's pinks.
And John and Claire do a beautiful speckle.
Yeah. So we asked you what your favourite Bird Street yarn was, and the winner is
Ravelry.
Oh, I'm supposed to favourite that. Oh, what am I doing? Right up the top, but all photos.
The winner is Stitchy Alley 2888.
I think YouTube puts that on for some reason.
She said, "Fantastic news, Rach. Another great podcast. You both just make me want to cast on all the things. My favourite Bird Street yarn is Guim, which is also one of Rachel's favourites."
It is. Show them the things. We picked it with a random
comment picker.
And that will be winging its way to you. If you email us, the email will be in the description box below, or in the previous episode if you watch this before I get the show notes done. And send me your info.
Yay.
And I will get that out to you.
Cool.
ASAP. Now, last admin thing is we're running a Cal. Pier 62. I fear that yet again we have failed in the Cal department. A lot of you have not, and it's amazing. The pictures in the thread are beautiful, and
somebody's doing all right.
Somebody's finished. I've done a bit of mine. I'm going to show it in the whips, don't I?
I'm not knitting. I'm not joining in because I
know.
Got too much other stuff to do.
So shall I show them mine now?
Yeah.
So yes, do you remember the lovely Lizzie bag? Lovely.
We can't find her on Instagram, can we, to add her to the...
Yes, we can.
Oh, I tried, but I don't know what I was doing.
So
It wasn't that. It was you talked about it
On
on
the Wednesday.
Wet Wednesday, you know.
So I put her Etsy on
Oh right.
the show notes last time. Right. So I'm doing what you do for Pier 62 and it's getting all tangled. So I've lovely matching heart stitch toppers, needle toppers that Joe gave me. And I'm into section 2. So I've definitely done more than I showed it last time because I've added in another strand of that. So that's what the back looks like when you just hold your, well, it's in the pattern, I can't really tell you. And it's that way up. And yeah, I am loving it. When you see what I've finished, you'll know how much knitting I've done this week. And for once, Joe's getting distracted looking out the window. I mean, none of you can see anything anymore about what's behind us normally in the window. But you're not allowed to get distracted.
I'm sorry, there are loads of people moving lots of cars around.
You're supposed to be
concentrating on this.
Yes.
I am. And I was thinking how gorgeous Ted's yarn is.
It is. And we have decided that
The winner
is going to get...
The winner isn't going to be announced until the beginning of August.
No. The Cal ends on the 31st of July. And we've
That's the next time we're getting together.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to podcast on the 1st and choose a winner.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're going to pick from the thread, not from the FO thread. You don't have to finish.
Yeah,
just from the chat. And we'll use a random number picker. And there are comments, so it won't necessarily be the first one we pick that wins till we get someone with a picture. I think, basically.
Yeah.
And so if you've done that much,
you've got 3 weeks.
Yeah, show us your
3
colour.
Weeks? 3 weeks till we get together again.
Yeah. Doesn't feel like that, does it?
No, but it's going to be.
Yeah. So, yeah. So I am doing more. I'm doing 30 minutes a day, at least, on it, and eventually it will be like the thing I really want to finish. So, but I am doing a few other things.
So we're going to give a voucher.
Yeah. We're going to give
prize
a
will be a
voucher
voucher
to
for
Ted Knits UK's website, so you can buy whatever you want, really. So,
but he has some good.
How much is the voucher going to be? £50, we said, didn't we? At least two skeins
of yarn.
Yeah. So you could knit something. You don't want to just buy you a skein of yarn.
Depending on where you live, though, you might have to cover the postage.
I think that's fine, Joe.
Yeah.
I think if you've had 2 free skeins of yarn, you can. Or do you want them to pick yarn and we'll buy it and send it to them?
I think so. Should we do that way around? Because that.
Yeah, because we can get in touch with Ted.
Yeah.
And tell him what's going to happen.
They can tell us what yarn they like.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll work it out anyway.
So that is my Pier 62, and I do really want to finish it in 3 weeks. So watch this space though. Really thirsty.
We'll have a drink and then we'll talk about what we're wearing. Is that the next thing?
Pattern of the pod.
Pattern of the pod. So, last pattern of the pod was Cecil. Thank you to everybody who bought Cecil. Our dad loves the fact that he was his shawl was pattern of the pod.
He did think he was getting all the money, but no. Sorry, Dad.
we don't love you that much. No, joking. We've mentioned this before, but he keeps trying to get royalties for us using his name, and we're just like, sorry.
We named it after somebody else.
Yeah, we named it after the caterpillar. So anyway, he had a lovely birthday.
He did.
What else was I going to say? So this pattern of the pod is going to be
one of my favourites. Is
the
collection. Collection.
Don't know.
Problem. It's going to be the winter.
Which one do you want to show? All of them?
Yeah, we'll show that one first. Show that it's the Winter Bells wrap. We thought we were thinking about Christmas in July, so we thought this is a pattern that uses an Advent, or you could do it in one colour. It's you know, you can make it as big as short as you want. That's obviously long because it's I had to get 24 colours in.
Yeah. There's two versions, one with corrugated rib and one with brioche.
Yeah, where you change over the... So if you're doing minis...
Is that the brioche?
That's the corrugated rib. That's my brioche. So when you change colour, you do the rib, either corrugated rib or the...
Yeah, and
that's all the colours of the... That was the Advent from 2022, I think, Botanical Yarn. And it's a really, you could give yourself a month because each day was an easy bit of knitting to do.
Yeah.
A bit of lace, a bit of rib or brioche. Start the next, and then you've got the next colour. And it's got an I-cord edge. So, and you could just do it in one yarn.
You could cast on more stitches and make like a small blanket.
Yeah,
if you wanted to, because it's straight across the ends.
Yeah, and it's very easy to. I tell you in the pattern actually how to make it bigger or smaller. So yeah, it's
so that's the Winter Bells wrap, and that will be 50% off for the next 3 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's show you a close up of the brioche. Yeah, cool. Yeah. That will be going up once we've podcast and we've loaded the video.
Yeah.
Right.
What are you wearing?
I am wearing my Celeste tee by Sari Norland, and it is quite heavily modified in that her...
The pattern is...
The pattern, I used her pattern, but hers is a DK and mine is fingering weight. I knit mine in King Cole bamboo cotton when they did the 4-ply. They don't do
the discontinued.
Grieving that yarn going because it was one of my favourites for the summer. I still might have a couple of...
Yeah, I think you do because you
2 or 3 balls in my stash.
Just looking at all the bobbles.
I can't think. This is coral, but
it's
I don't know
Celeste.
what the cut. Yeah, Celeste with an S. I said it was a Celeste tee. Seleste.
Show them. Get a bit closer so they can see how many bobbles you actually did. Look, they're not really. Are they net?
Then
nuts.
She does a different way of doing it, and it's quite easy. So basically what I did was I knit fingering weight sweaters. That's my go-to for a sweater, and I know how many stitches I need for the round yoke bit,
the depth of the yoke, and
the depth, and then also on the body how many stitches I'm going to need. So I basically found the closest size in the pattern that matched those stitches and just knit it.
Brilliant.
I don't think I had to do very much. I didn't have to add anything to get the depth or anything. So, and I probably knit... Did I knit it on a 3.5? I
do not remember. But Jo is a tight knitter, aren't you? I say that every week, every episode. At some point.
And I also missed out something on the last row.
Was there a bobble at the
Don't
end?
know if she put bobbles here and I didn't want them, so I just didn't do. I did make one left, make one right, rather than there were holes or something. And I didn't do it. I just wanted my scallopy bits to be as they were.
It's beautiful. And you were going to knit it a long sleeve version.
I am going to knit a long sleeve version. Claire I bought half and she gave me half in a Merlot plum burgundy colour. I can't remember what the actual...
Figgy?
No, it wasn't Figgy. But anyway,
Monroe.
she gave me some yarn to knit it, and I didn't manage to do it before winter.
Yeah, so you're going to start.
But I'm going to try this year. I've got to finish my Bergleib.
Yeah, when you get back from Australia.
Yeah.
Do some.
Yeah. But it's fairly cropped because it's 2 skeins of 2 balls of yarn, and I didn't have any more. But I just wear it with a long t-shirt that I've managed to get some grime on. Yeah, so I just wear it with a longer length t-shirt.
I love that one.
Or over, I've got a really nice white broderie anglais dress from two, but I wear that over the top of that because it's got little.
It's more than nice. It's lovely.
It's got little tiny straps, and it's a bit. I don't know whether I'd wear the dress without anything, but it's quite nice to have this over.
You're always cold.
The top. Yeah, I am always cold. Yeah, so that's what I'm wearing. I would definitely knit the pattern again. You know, you have a little bit of time where it's fairly complicated, but each one is just a slightly bigger version of the previous one as you go down, and the increases are all included. And
I've seen the kind of scallopy, but not with all the nets before.
Yeah,
it looks.
It's
like
very similar to the
Whitmore. It looks very, very complicated, and it's beautiful. And that colour really looks lovely.
And I deserve another one, so I'm going to knit another one.
Yes, you do. That you'd wear more probably. Because you wear it with.
And I'm going to make it longer, long sleeves and a longer body, so I can just wear it without. Obviously, I'd have probably a vest and a t-shirt underneath in the winter because I'm that kind of person. What did you say to me the other day? Oh, I was taking my top off to change into something I just bought here, and you went, "Have you got?" I was like, "Yeah, I've got a vest." Oh, of course, you've got a vest on. Always got a vest on.
I know you so well. I do.
Right, and what are you wearing?
I'm wearing an FO. I finally finished it. This is my Wild Flowers tee.
It's gorgeous.
With my baggy, saggy arms. That does cover quite nicely. I do love it very, very much.
You haven't blocked
I haven't
it
blocked it. I've just put it on. I've woven all my ends in though, so that's an FO in my book.
Yeah,
I love it. I really want to knit another one. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Are you going to knit it without the pattern?
I don't know. I might do a different pattern on the front.
Yeah,
because it's quite easy to change that and add a row of purl at the bottom.
Yeah,
or knit or whatever it is.
Sorry.
Should
start yawning already.
No, we've got a long way to go yet.
Let's have a drink.
Yeah, so this is the Wildflowers tea by Tiff Nealon, and Jo and I did like a buddy knit, and our friend Caroline knitted it as well.
You and Caroline, did I only have a tiny bit of yarn left at the end as well? I think I did.
Yeah, we had
we all managed to squeeze
it
out of.
I've got 2 balls more. But
I had another skein, but it wasn't quite the same.
I need to weigh it because I can't remember if I had 6 balls or 5 balls. So I've either got it out of 3 or 4, 50 gram.
But they're 350
There's one
meters.
over there.
They're 350 metres.
It's Hertagan Organic 350. And all the information will be down below.
And I'm knitting with that yarn as well, so.
Yeah, and it's 50% organic merino, 45% cotton, and I would say 10 times softer than Coast from Holzgarn, which is the same combination, but
the merino is probably not as nice.
I don't think it's merino even. It's just wool. But I do have a cone of navy, so I might
just knit a shawl with it.
I was thinking about knitting it.
Yeah,
knitting one of these, and just if you wash it a few times, it gets better. Yes, so. An FO, so that moves us into FOs.
Yeah, because Rach sent me a picture in the week, and she said, "Is it long? Do I need to knit it any longer before I start the rib?" And I was like, "How long's the rib?" And she's like,
7 rows.
Yeah, like 3/4 of an inch or something. And I was like, "No, it's fine."
But oh my goodness, when I got there's quite a lot of stitches. It's quite baggy. I did size 6, but I got gauge, even though it's lighter. Like a lighter fabric, And it's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, for sitting in the
For just
lounging
around.
around.
It's really comfortable. And like I said, I've knit it again. So, but I didn't know how. I think it's 10 inches in the pattern, and I like a 13-inch hoodie, long from because I've just.
Yeah, I added length to mine as well, but I obviously wanted to get mine out of my 2 skeins, and my yarn was almost the same length for 100 grams as yours was for 50 grams. Yeah,
so I don't
have as much.
I
ease
probably
as
did
you
get
do,
out of 3 balls then.
Yeah, you've got a lot more ease than me.
And it reminds me of a bit that they were V-necks, but Joe had given me a long time ago. There were 2 tops from Jigsaw, a grey one and a purpley maroon one. I loved those things so much, and they were just really baggy, but they looked nice on you. And then I lost loads of weight, which if you watch episode 1, you'll see how much thinner we were. And my friend came around to help me sort out my wardrobe, and we gave them to charity. Didn't throw them away. We gave them to charity. So someone somewhere, hopefully, is wearing 2 nice Jigsaw.
And also the charity got some money for it.
But this does remind me a bit of those.
We could have had the chicken up there.
We could have. Well, next time we'll have the chicken. We could have, because...
Sorry. I'm really sorry.
You're doing what I do. I've tried really hard so far not to do anything. Have you noticed?
Yeah, you've been really good.
Yeah.
I think it's lovely, and I think you're going to wear it
a lot.
Like with a long sleeve top underneath and everything.
That's what I used to do with those ones.
Yeah.
And so I might try and do a V. It's not difficult.
No, because you knit a bit on here before you join the neck.
Yeah.
And all you'd have to do is...
It's also making me want to knit a fingering weight Geddy tee. So work out from that pattern.
Like I did for this?
Yeah.
And what size you need to knit for the stitches.
Because I'd love that with the crochet. Right. So...
What's next?
Next is FOs.
I've got none.
And unfortunately Joe doesn't have any. But
none.
Just you wait.
Can I be really annoying and sit here and eat squashy?
No, but you can also get up and get the knitting the yarn from the knitting shed.
Okay.
Before you have a squashy. That's what you have to do.
Okay. Oh, quite. Middle-aged lady ankles creaking.
That's made me laugh so much. Sorry. It looks like the podcast has gone downhill very quick.
Everything dropped off the...
Right.
Everything dropped off the
So, I've got a little bag here of... Oh yeah, I actually wanted to talk about these. This isn't an FO. They are finished. But I have finally written the pattern for these, and it will come out before we podcast again. So these are the everyone drinks tea socks, and they are my last pattern for Bridgerton season 4. So keep an eye out on Instagram for those.
Sorry.
Because we'll talk about them again on the podcast next. But oh my goodness,
they're all melted in the car.
That will be out before.
They'll be on Instagram.
Yeah. So, first things first. I finished my Maureen. So this is Joe's pattern that came out last. I've only steamed it, so it's very long though. I need Joe to take it away and wet block it for me.
Is it upside down?
I don't think so. Yes, it is upside down. You are correct, Amando.
I don't think you need to wet block it.
Don't you?
No, it's not curling,
shall I put it on? Shall I try and put it on?
Yeah.
I think that's the middle. Yeah. It's not curling, no.
Oh. was going to say, what are you doing?
That wasn't the bit that I wanted to. I wanted to do that so I can tie it. Tuck that in. I think.
Yeah, nice.
So this is knitted in Bird Street yarn and away.
Which is gorgeous.
Yes. It is a really me colour. It reminds me a little bit of Twinset and Purl colourway that they did.
Is it on a different coloured background? I don't remember
Yes,
Twinset and Purl
it
being
is,
quite so
and you'll
green.
see that in something I've got to show you in a minute. Yeah, so this, I quite like it on actually. It's I wasn't sure. I was going to wear it actually, but wasn't sure it went. But I think it looks quite a nice outfit.
And it's a light fingering, isn't it?
Yeah. So I finished on the Saturday, and the pattern came out on the Friday. But that was a lot of knitting that week since the last podcast, and I wasn't gonna push myself. That's how I felt after the last podcast, and then I just started knitting on it every day, and that was it really. Got it finished. I love her, and it will remind me of Mum every time I wear her.
Yeah.
Not that I need to be reminded of her, but it's always nice to have an extra little thought about her, of your mum, isn't it? Any more funny mum stories to tell?
How she always used to sit and eat a cheese and onion sandwich if you were feeling sick.
To try and make you be sick, so she could go up and go back to bed. Joanna, have you ever told this story before? So I think it was like, I'd come back to London from America after she died, and you were visiting, and we were walking down the street next to Charing Cross. So Charing Cross station front is there, and we were walking down the street like that. And I'm not sure if we'd had a drink or anything.
You probably had.
We were laughing. You'd eaten an apple. And it always reminds us of Mum, because she would eat an apple in the bath. She'd be in the bath and she'd eat an apple. And she'd leave the core on the side. And we were almost like falling over with laughing, weren't we, about her? And that wasn't long after we'd lost her. So it was, we were getting over it. Not getting over it, but you know what I mean? Like we were starting to feel a bit better. And had a little laugh about her. But yes, so Maureen is now on the podcast discount. Did you do that? Or
No.
Did I do that? I think I did.
I don't ever do it.
And yeah, she's joined the family. So we love her. My next FO is my vanilla socks for July, number 7 for the year. And these are knitted out of Newborough, Mamie Florrie, the Newborough Beach colourway, which is this kind of swirly micro striping colourway, which is beautiful. Absolutely love it. And there's enough left over. I'm going to do the same thing I did with my little Simon with the
beige.
It was a
natural.
Yeah, it was a colourway from the club, the one about Wells next to the sea.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the toes and heel are in YEGO Scooters at the Arc de Triomphe. And I have decided that I like now doing a contrast toe because it means they look the same.
Yes. Nice.
So, and they're beautiful.
They are. They're gorgeous. They're just you.
Yeah.
Don't give them away to anybody.
I won't give them away to anybody. And then I have to I'm going to leave this one for.
Okay, fine.
I've got an FO for a crochet corner. Close your eyes. Open your eyes.
Oh.
I finished with Joanna Lizzie.
My Joanna Lizzie. She's beautiful.
And I steamed her.
Oh. Thank you.
Yeah.
She goes with my new shoes.
She's lovely.
She's really cute.
That's a little surprise for you.
Thanks.
So I've done lots of knitting this
You
week.
have. And this has got that YEGO.
Yeah, that's
Scooters, isn't it?
and the I'm not sure what the lilac is off the top of my head, but honestly, there's so much left. I could probably knit like a mini Alexander or something like that in it. That's what I was thinking. What to do next with the
Mini Rosie.
Yeah.
Have you knit a Rosie?
No, I could do a not a mini one, a little one. I was thinking, like a big, like a one skein. What would be a one skein? Although I do like knitting those, but I do think sometimes you want something bigger. Story of my life.
What you were going to say? That's what she said. Right. So that's it for effort apart from the one for Crochet Corner.
Yeah.
Right. Whips then.
Yeah. How many have you got?
I've got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 whips.
What?
Right.
Oh, I had 6 that I showed Pier 62 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I showed Pier 62 in.
Have you got Crochet Corner whip?
I do. Sorry, Jo, you're clever.
So I've been doing a little bit on. I've been mostly knitting on something else, but I've been doing a little bit on everything.
Is this Annie?
This is
Oh,
Annie.
I can show mine.
So this is the pattern that's currently being tested, and I've just joined in the second ball. A cough.
Apologies.
Just joined in the second ball of yarn.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah, I did 11 repeats in the middle. For the testers, I haven't told them how many repeats to do, because it was dependent on how I thought that mine was quite long already. So I will put 11 in the pattern, I think, but there'll be a comment to say
you can get just under halfway, can't you, with your yarn?
So there'll be a comment to say that you can change that.
And obviously weigh both
depending
skeins
on what you
you know.
Yeah. But this is Annie. It's
yours is as difficult to see as mine.
Yeah, it's a ribbed, like an offset ribbed pattern, and I've just started the decreases. That's where the decreases started.
So it's the same on both sides.
Yeah, almost. It is the same on both sides. I've done this much of section 5. And 3 repeats of section 5.
If you can tell, where's the ball? It's a dark purple.
And it's merino, 50% merino, 50% silk. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous.
You can see the sheen on it.
Yeah. And the pattern is, I'm sort of testing out. I mean, I'm not going to be able to do it for every pattern. But for this one, the charts are fairly simple, and I was thinking it would be a nice intro to charts if you wanted to,
or intros to shawl.
Yeah, if you wanted to knit using a chart for the first time, because I've put the chart and the written instructions next to each other, so that you can see how the written instructions.
And people are liking it, aren't they?
Yeah, and I've also provided some little boxes for people to check off where they're at. People are it's like a tick box. Those people are liking that as well. So you could do that for most patterns, but it would probably be a sheet at the end that you could just print off and
right. So a little bit vacant there. I was looking at this little yarn.
But if people are really liking the tick boxes, then that's something that could be.
This is quite thick.
Yeah.
To get that much done out of one ball, it's quite amazing.
Yeah. So I'm really loving it. It has taken a bit of a back seat for something else that I've been doing, but I'm hoping to get it obviously finished before the pattern release, so that it can have some photos and
show them that the bag it's in.
this is, I'm keeping it in a bag that was a birthday present from Claire Bird Street Yarn, and it's this denim box bag with a contrast zip and a really lovely floral lining. It's got this really nice zip which is coral and blue, and then a little bit of a handle and one of Claire's bag charms. So yeah, look at that. Yeah, so that's my Annie.
I think my one of those has got like a project that I want to knit, and I keep things keep cropping up, don't they? Think about what sweater I'm going to cast on next. So Jo gave me this little bag this morning.
Well, Rachel came into my room and went, "Oh, what's that little bag?" And I said, "Well, I think it's probably yours. I think you gave it me. I don't remember buying it." And she went, "Okay, I'll have that then." So she swapped me for
something that you actually wanted.
Yeah.
So I am knitting the cowl version of Annie, and I'm using Drops Flora in colour, I think it's 38. Yeah, colour 38, which is, they've got a couple of new navies. So that's definitely a mix one. So it's a little bit heathered.
Yeah, very dark, but you can
and
kind
I'm
of see the
holding it
heather.
double with this Make It Bloomshin by Rico,
Sequined.
and that is in colour 15. So
is it easy to
add? Yes, it's really easy to knit together with. It's not obviously, it's actually more sparkly on the back. I think you can even see. Yeah, you'll see this. It is sparkly.
Why would it be?
I don't know. They just seem to be more on the back than.
They're not.
Oh no, there they are. Found them. So obviously I've only just started, but the test knit's only been going a little while. That's the right way around.
Yeah. So the cowl pattern
isn't in the pattern.
Isn't in the pattern yet, but it will be.
And I'm kind of using the instructions from another one, but with the Annie pattern. Yeah. And I wanted to knit something in this navy, and it's very dark, so I wanted the product. Knitting has to be done with lights on, but you can see the texture. It's beautiful. I love this yarn. When you block it, it is the drapiest thing.
I don't think I've knit anything in Flora that I haven't loved.
No, so I've got to do the increases in the middle, but it's gonna happen. And I did a 30 minutes this morning and nearly did a repeat. So I don't think it'll be in this little bag for very long, but I did have it in another bag, and I wanted to talk about them because I love it. And I went online, and the only place they've sold them at was made in Winchester I think it was in May. But definitely looks like a place that I would like to go if they do it again next year. It looked amazing, and they're called. Shall I just show? Have I got it here? No, it's over there. Don't worry about it. I won't show it. But it's if you're interested, they're called Sprig Knitwear. But they don't. You can't get them, so there was no point. This is the Kipling bag. Not sure you can get this one, but I'm pretty sure you can get something like it. I think it's a little makeup bag. But it's really cute, and it holds my yarn out of Bloomshin together nicely. So that is my Annie cowl started.
Cool.
So that is a slightly more. Is it slightly more important than Bit 62? About the same.
The Annie will be coming
after.
out on the 14th of August.
Right. Are you sure it's the 14th?
I think I go on the 15th. The Thursday's the 13th.
Right.
We've got Chris and I have got dinner reservation.
So
that's why I know that.
yes, so that is well, I want to get them both done basically.
Yeah. So next for me is Simon.
Hooray!
Hooray! I love this yarn. I don't think I've done masses more since I done a few rows, but
we need to talk about him.
yeah. So this is, I want to get this done before I go to Australia because I desperately want to wear it in Australia.
It will be perfect.
Yeah. And it's in Shopple Wool. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Shopple Wool Cotton Ball. In Rosarium and Schwartz Arbiter.
Moonlighting.
That one looks, we haven't really got to
The tonal bit
of that yet, but those two together make.
I would like
that.
I'm not buying. Actually, that I'm going to say it now. I really want to knit my stash. I found this morning when I was just looking in a bag one of the club yarns from Amy, and I just thought I need to knit them. I need to knit socks out of those.
Yeah. There we go. So this is the Simon pattern, sort of herringbone, dog tooth, what you call it, pattern. And
I just love Simon.
Yeah. It's gorge. So once I've once I've finished one of the other things I'm going to show you, I will be cracking on.
Yeah. When we've had the mass clear up, I can't remember where he is.
Oh, have to find. We're gonna have to find him.
Yeah.
And that's in my Dolly Hot Dogs Highland Coo bag. That was a present from Rach.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, sorry, me again. You again.
Let's talk about socks.
Baby.
I'll talk about those last.
Let's
because
talk
that's
about
going to lead. Oh no, crochet gone.
You and me.
So this is the little myeloma bag for the limited edition.
And this is the size of the project bag.
So it is a sock bag
or a notions
pouch. Yeah.
And the reason it's the same, is that the same money as that?
Yes, is because to have them made.
Yeah, to have them embroidered on both sides costs more money.
Yeah. So the embroidery costs actually more than the bag.
Yeah.
But
they're so nice in that it's not like you ordered those ones that were stuck on and they were awful.
Oh yeah.
So we really like the embroidery.
Yeah, because it's
so
really
this is the one. This is the project bag that we give money to Maggie's,
and this is the
so £5 from every one of these will go to Maggie's, and £5 from these will go to Myloma.
Yeah. And I have cast on. I've shown these on the on Whip Wednesday. So this yarn is Tiny Human Knits from New Brunswick, Canada, and it's called Gingerbread House or something, maybe just Gingerbread.
Gingerbread House, it says over there.
Right, Gingerbread House. The label is over there. I kept it special. Couldn't remember where I put it. So hold those two.
Hold those two little balls.
Those two little tiny balls. So obviously it's a 50-gram skein with 20-gram mini, and I wound them into two 26 gram balls, and
they're gorgeous. They've got like a rainbow speckle.
And
a gingerbread.
So I'm knitting them in tandem. So I cast on with the mini, because I'm going to do the heels, but I don't know how much, if I'm going to have enough yarn to do the toes as well. So I thought I'd do the little bit of the cuff. And then I'm doing each day 2 rows of the colour of the 2 stripes of the yarn on each sock. And
you've got matching progress keepers.
yeah, these are from the green and the glass.
Oh, they're lovely.
And they're little, and there were some
Haven't
yellow
seen
ones
her
as
for a
well.
while.
I know, you should look her up.
Hmm.
So yeah, so I look at that. That's 20 rows exactly. So they're going to be perfect. I'm just not sure how long I want to do them. If I want to do them a little bit shorter than my normal socks, because they're just going to be worn with Birkenstocks in the inside in the winter. So probably. And I know that I have got enough yarn.
Yeah.
But
I think it's because it's that small ball.
Yeah.
It just in your head, it makes you think.
yeah, have I got enough to knit the sock? So I think I will do slightly shorter. I really want to cast on all the shorties as well at the moment. But yeah, so that's Christmas in July for me. I think I'm going to post on the hashtag.
Yeah.
On Instagram. Love them. Yeah. Oh, I've got something to say about My Lomi UK as well. I was on Instagram last weekend, and it came up with a suggestion of somebody I used to know, and I clicked on his profile. He was raising money for My Lomi UK. I used to work with him in London, and so I sent him a message and just said, "Saw you, blah blah blah. Saw you were raising money for My Lomi UK. I've got My Lomi. I just wondered, like, do you remember me?" And he said, "Of course you remember me." Anyway, he is working in pharmaceuticals now, and working in the myeloma. So yeah, so I've got to message him back, but yeah, it was
small world, isn't it?
I was thinking, because it isn't that
common.
I mean, it's very much part of my life, but it isn't. It isn't that common. Yeah, so I will be back in touch with him. But they raised their team. They raised something like they cycled from Paris to London, or London to Paris. They raised, I think maybe it was the whole thing, but they raised £500,000. Somebody did during that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I ought to go and sponsor him, really.
Yeah, because
oops, oh no, yarn down. We may not get to that.
I always sponsor people who are doing things that there's no way I could ever do it.
Yes, that is something I could never do.
Yeah.
Right. So what have we got next?
I was wondering whether you wanted to go and blow your nose while I.
Do I need to blow my nose? Do you think? Okay. Have I got very nasal?
Yeah, you have.
I'll pick up the man down as well.
When Rachel and I were at the first big flock, the second day before it all opened, because we had a stand, so we were able to be in there early. We were chatting to, and I can't remember the lady's name. What's she called from Moth and Found? Anyway, the lovely lady from Moth and Found who watches the podcast, and she gifted us a bag each because she likes watching and we entertain her, and I wanted this bag. Rachel also wanted this bag, so Rachel got the bag and I chose a different one. And then this morning she wanted that Kipling bag, and she said, "You can have the Moth and Found bag that you wanted to put your sock in." So that was a really good swap. So in here is my stripy socks that I'm knitting for my friend. who loves wearing hand knit socks for her walking group. I'm using Concept by Katia 4-ply symmetric socks and more rainbow in colour 51, which is this really lovely dark blue through pinks. Kind of goes dark blue, light blue to pink, burgundy and taupe. And I've knit last time, I can't remember whether it was on here or whether it was on the Wednesday, but I finished, apart from kitchenering, finished one sock, and then I immediately cast on, because that's usually what stalls me on getting the second one done. I cast on and I'm now on the foot. Just finished the like one row past the gusset. And they're a pretty good match. They're not exactly. What I realised was, and this is like, I had the sock there and I don't know why, but I usually do a 15 row cuff. So that's what I did on this sock. On the previous sock, I hadn't done a 15 row cuff. But my stripes match. So there must have been less navy blue yarn on the other ball, on the start of the ball, which is a little bit frustrating. So I haven't decided whether I'm going to give them to my friend as they are and see if she's bothered. And if she is bothered, I'm thinking that I might cut it off and take a row out and then, or a couple of rows out and then kitchener it back, because I really like the,
apologies for that, I went and washed my,
I really like the cast on, so I don't want to undo the cast on and redo it.
I think she should be so glad she's got a pair of hand-knitted pair of socks.
That she's not very bothered.
No.
But they're pretty good match, I think.
They're beautiful, Jo. The yarn's gorgeous.
Yes. So I'm just onto this.
I love that bit there.
Yeah. I'm just onto the foot. So I'm loving those. And
so you know when you want to just knit another stripe?
Yeah. And I'm visiting my friend at the end of July, so they'll be ready for her to.
Oh. That's lovely.
Yes.
It's nice when we have knit-worthy friends, isn't it?
Yeah. She'll be really happy to get another pair of socks.
Because we need to do the questions.
We'll do it instead of the acquisitions, because I have hardly.
Well, I've got some acquisitions.
Yeah, but we don't have very many, do we?
No, not many.
So it'll fill up the.
Oh yeah. Right. I've got to talk about my socks. So, not much has been done on these, but we do have some progress with something that else is going to happen to them. So these are the Naomi socks that I'm designed for our cousin, and I chose this skein of Knitting Shed yarn, the Knitting Shed yarn, and I lost the tag, no idea where it went.
They're gorgeous.
And I contacted Louise, we tried to figure out what the colourway was. And
are you doing the pattern all over? Or are you going to go to
yeah, no, all over.
All over, nice.
I've yet to work out how I'm going to manage that, but I want it to be all over because I think it's really lovely.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
So Louise, we couldn't work out what the colour was, so she said just pick another colour to knit them in for the pattern, and look on the website and blah, blah. And then she's gifted me the yarn for the socks. She's also gifted us a couple of skeins to give away to you guys. So
yeah,
we could do that now. So this is the colourway that I've picked for the socks. And this is going to be the sample pair. It's called Pink Peppercorn. And my lovely friend Maggie is going to knit them for me. So I reach out every week, but I specifically asked her if she wouldn't mind knitting these. Then I sent her my other pattern, assuming that she was going to knit them. So I asked her
about those, but you didn't ask about the other one.
So I said, I'm so sorry. Please don't think I take you for granted. You mean absolutely the best to me, the most to me. So yeah, so that's living in my little redesign pouch.
And these are more fancier than lots of ones you've done.
Yeah,
I like them.
yeah. It's actually very simple, but
Sometimes that's how it goes.
yeah, but I
isn't
love
it?
the cuff I did.
Mm.
So it's a slightly modified Betty cuff, but yeah.
Mm.
I was thinking it might be quite nice to do, because did Betty switch over?
I can't remember.
It'd be quite nice to do one with that all the way down, wouldn't it?
Mm. Yeah.
So yeah, so those are just pootling along because obviously I need to get to the foot and work out what I'm going to do.
Yes.
Or the cuff, heel flap, and work out what I'm going to do. But and tell Maggie. But the pattern won't be out till September because that's when Naomi's birthday is. But I kind of would like to do a shawl because I think it would look lovely on a shawl. So we're going to work it out and see.
Yeah. No, you haven't even finished the story.
What was the story? Oh, about the...
Naming the yarn.
Oh, yeah. So I asked Louise, is it called camouflage? And she was like, nope, never had one called camouflage. So I'm sure if she saw it in the daylight, she might remember. But she said, oh, that's a really good name for a colourway that we've just come up with. So I inadvertently have named one of the yarns. So there's 2 new colourways, and we picked those 2 for the giveaway. This one is, I can't believe I'm giving it away.
I know.
This one is me.
We're going to have to rip this out of Rachel's hands.
This is called One for Sorrow. And this one is called Camouflage. And this is Jo in a skein.
Yeah.
And that's me in a skein. And I didn't even think about it till they arrived. I don't know why you're holding mine. Just to make me
Well,
keep
because you
it.
can't have it.
So yeah, so these are, we can't decide, are we going to do 2 giveaways? Or are we going to give, Jo thinks it would make a lovely sign.
I think it would make a beautiful sign.
So, are we doing 1 lucky winner or 2? You decide.
I think 2.
Yes.
I think we will give a progress keeper, a skein of yarn, and one of our sock
patterns.
One of our sock patterns.
So you can decide.
Yeah.
So in the comments below, let us know if you would like camouflage or One for Sorrow. And we will pick a winner for each colourway next episode.
3 weeks' time.
Yeah. And I will be buying some of this at the Southern. I think that the Southern is the weekend that you go away.
I think you need to buy me some of this at the Southern.
I can do that. I'm not saying you can't, just because you're not there, you can't have anything. I can live stream you.
The Southern is the 15th of...
I don't know.
August. It's
That's
early.
early.
It's early. It is early in
Yeah.
August. Where's the beginning?
Oh, it's easy to find on Instagram, but I don't have Instagram. Sorry, everybody. Jo, keep talking. So we love the knitting shed.
Yeah, their yarn is beautiful.
And we are thrilled to collab with them. And if you do go to the Southern,
22nd and 23rd of August.
Yeah, so that's fine. You won't be here, but I will be here. They're always bombed, their stand.
I actually will be here.
Will you?
It's our transfer weekend.
Oh, I don't think. I mean, you are thinking of coming here.
Could I pop here before I go to Heathrow on the Sunday. Go to the yard show for an hour.
Yeah? I think your husband would be very happy.
My husband would not be happy.
I don't think you're going to get... Are you going to pack before you even go to Norway?
I think so. Different clothes, isn't
Yeah.
it?
So yeah, so then you can go to the Southern and pick up some pink peppercorn
Yeah.
for your socks, which will be coming out a couple of weeks later.
Yeah.
And you're actually going to be in Australia
I am.
around Naomi's birthday, so you're going to take the...
I am.
She's going to take the design pair. So that's...
Yeah, because Naomi's coming over to watch Chris run.
So thank you so much,
Yeah.
Nicola and Louise. And I will be looking forward to some cake at the Southern.
They could bring chocolate.
They could bring chocolate because you're not going to be
Not
there.
gonna be there. They always make something without chocolate, so that well, nearly always.
So I, yeah.
But then I won't possibly won't be eating cake.
Yes.
So
You have to bring your own peanut butter cookies.
yeah. Right. Well, Claire
What?
gave me a recipe for tahini something or other.
What else have you got?
I've got Peak Reflections
And a sweater. A
and
new sweater.
a new sweater.
Right. I've got one more knitting. So you obviously got to do two. Do one then. I'll do one then.
Okay.
You do one.
So
Do you want to do that? Is that last or no?
no. So this.
Oh, because you've got the thing out. The call for testers.
Yes, the call has gone out for testers. This is my Peak Reflections. Oh, I love it. I love it.
I said to Jo, she was knitting it over at the other side of the room from me, and I looked over and I thought, if you saw that in a shop, you would. It reminds me very much of sea salt, like a sea salt colours. You would have.
So you kind of start with the one end is a pink tip, and you transition into green, the jack pine, and then
The Surrey
is
is
that the Surrey is
sorry, pointers.
sand point. Sand point is the Surrey alpaca, and then going into the beach
Beach glass
and then that's the this is the middle. Here.
And then
I'm just completing section 6.
so you
No,
started,
section 5.
so you started
and then
decreasing.
started decreasing.
And this is coming out in September as
Yeah.
well.
So the test call has gone out, and I've written the pattern even though I haven't finished knitting it yet. So I put the test call out.
Yeah.
Testing will start around about Monday, and the stories come down with the link. So I don't think we're going to be calling for any more. Hopefully,
Have you looked?
No, I haven't. But I had 3 people plus Beth
Yeah.
already want to test, and then I think Jill's going to get somebody to
Knit a sample.
knit a sample. So I think that'll probably be enough for. So let's show the other side. The back, I love the back. So I've started sewing in the ends. I've sewn in the ends on the first 2 sections. I got so far with the third one. Just got a few ends left there to sew in. And what I'm going to do on the pattern is I'm going to take a picture of how the ends work to illustrate my solution for not having to do long floats. So obviously you have to sew in quite a few ends, but I think the benefits of
outweigh the
not having the dark yarn show on the light and you'd have to bring, so let's show the front again. You'd have to bring the green across the 1x1 colour work,
right,
and have a float of the green, and I think it would just get too
and also
complicated.
it would, and that many stitches you would want to catch your float, and that's when you get problems.
Yeah.
I think
So, and you do it all, you can't do it in the same place, and
But
all
you also
that sort
you
of
can
thing.
tell them exactly when.
Yes, I am in the pattern. I'm telling you which row to do your
Yeah.
bring in your sections of the different
And if you've done
yarns.
if you've done Pier 62.
Yeah. So my advice in Pier 62 is not to wind it into a little ball,
Yeah.
but to just have a long strand, and then they just pull through. So
Yeah.
it does take, especially there's like maybe 3 rows where you've got the 3 colours.
Yeah.
And it does take a bit of
worth it.
It's a bit of yarn management.
You've never
but it's
Joe's
definitely
shawls
worth
never
it.
have that many stitches.
No. And
So, I think it's gorgeous.
yeah, loving it.
So
And
that's
it's
the
gonna-
middle.
That's the middle, and then it's going to end with a green tip.
Perfect.
And obviously it needs a bit of blocking.
Yeah. You've not blocked it at all.
No,
It's amazing because
stocking stitch.
your knitting is so lovely. This
This
yarn is. I want to buy some.
Yeah.
I like to buy some.
Yes, of course you are.
It's gorgeous.
And I haven't gone up a needle size for the colour work, but you could do. You could go up a needle size just for those sections. Yeah, I absolutely love it. And so this is the plan is for it to come out towards the beginning of September. I get back from Australia on the 5th, I think it is, of September. So maybe the next weekend, because the test knit finishes around then.
That weekend, the 5th and 6th is Amy's birthday. So
Yeah.
that'll be when I release the sock pattern.
So around about the 12th,
Mm-hmm.
and then plenty of time to knit. And Beth's sweater comes out the same time. Well, in September. So we'll coordinate.
Yeah.
And Beth's going to test it. She wants a matching shawl and jumper. So I think that's really cute.
You're going to knit her jumper.
I'm not really a DK
No.
sweater person, but
You could make it into a 4-ply.
yeah. So yeah,
Lovely.
and I'm going to do. There's going to be a cowl version as well.
Yeah.
As there always, because I think it would make a beautiful cowl.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not sure you'd get if you use this as your bait that you'll get much more colour work. I just think just do that in the front.
No, you might get.
Yeah, but that's going to be at the back.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't bother.
Not that little bit.
No, I wouldn't bother. I'd maybe do that rib, like instead of doing rib, do that.
It won't cinch it in, though.
It doesn't
will it?
matter cinching it in.
That's what I do the rib for.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, fine.
It doesn't cinch in that much.
No.
And you have the dip from the increases and decreases.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm the cowl wearer
Yeah.
of the two of us.
Where are my cowls? You took my time and cowl off me.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
She remembers her
I actually can't
behaviour.
find much of my knitwear. I'm very disillusioned at the moment.
Right.
Where things are. What is
So,
box
and that
under
is in my cocoon tree bag, which is beautiful.
Yes.
And
Lovely. I think it'll hold the whole thing.
yeah,
How much yarn have you got left, Joe? You're going to buy some more from her to do the cowl?
I've got that much of
That's so lovely.
There'll be enough of that, I think, to do the cowl, especially if I'm doing that little bit in the front.
Fluff on it. It's like a little.
And then I've got that much
Brilliant.
Jack Pine and that much beach glass. So, and I'm knitting on a 3.75.
Right. You're loving it, aren't you?
I am loving it. Yes.
Loving it. Loving it.
Jill was saying that she's not got a lot of the base till it's coming towards the end of August.
Right. So ready for the.
So she will have it when it's released.
Yeah.
But she won't at the moment.
Right.
Well, she's got some, but not. So we should look at them. We should definitely
Yeah,
look
order it, I think, today.
get an order in.
Yeah. So, what have I done next? This is my Cygnus. This is my Elmwood Crafts bag with my Twinset and Purl bag charm on it. Lovely.
It's gorgeous.
Yes. I think this is the one that she gifted me.
The smaller one.
I don't know what my other one's like. Anyway, I got two the same material. So, hold on to that a second. I am using a bit of a precarious situation at the moment. This
Look at you,
cone,
all your stitch stoppers.
this is a cone from Woolly Knit in natural beige, I think, or natural cream. Natural beige, 100% soft cotton. I'm not sure I'd agree with that. And this, I've wound this cotton, yeah. The little ball has been wound off because I was desperate to see when the colour started changing.
You're getting fed up.
Not fed up, but I want to make sure, and I've got a long way to go.
Yeah.
But this is a 100% cotton whirl from Shepyers, and it's in Coastal Cottage, number 720, and I've got that much glue to go before I move on.
I think it subtly is changing.
Yeah, that's when it changes, but I've still got all that little ball to go yet.
But you're only on the tip. You'll be
I
getting much longer rows.
So this is a pattern by Amy Christophers, and it's called the Cygnus, CYGNUS, Cygnus shawl.
Do you know? Does
Should
it?
we look for a picture?
It goes to a middle and then back out, doesn't it?
It does. Shall I show you a picture?
What? How many repeats do you have? How many of these do you have down the middle?
Only 3 repeats of this section, but you do get to quite a few stitches.
Three of that down the middle. 6.
I'm going to show you a picture. Oh, it doesn't really show one picture. Maybe I should look on the internet on Ravelry. But that is the shawl.
Sorry, the alpaca in this is because it's warm.
So I don't
too
know
fluffy.
how well you can see that. You can do. I'm also doing it's a support weight pattern, and I'm doing mine in very thin 4-ply. So
you get a
it
gauge
will-
though.
No, you don't know about that.
Oh right.
I'm just winging it because it's a shawl.
Yeah.
But I think I want to do more because I want to use more of the yarn. But I think I had done maybe that last time. So I've done, and now I can. When you're knitting it, you don't actually see it that well. But it's very simple mosaic.
So you get this triangle down the edge.
Yeah, and then these go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do have to look at the pattern. It's not a pattern I don't think I'm ever gonna memorise. But the rows back are easy on mosaic because you just slip the same stitches that you slipped in the other row. But I really like it. I really like the texture it's creating. I think it would make a nice, I'm going to say dishcloth. I'm not saying that.
Oh, like a slip stitch like that.
Yeah.
Would make a nice
tea towel or something. Just like to have it, but to have in your kitchen as a
yeah.
Like I've got a special tea towel that just stays on the cooker. Just hangs there. So
Nobody's allowed to touch it.
No. And it's in these colours. But that would be quite nice because you could easily
make it
repeat.
square.
Yeah, just pick the repeat and. But yes, I've got my bunnies.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, cute.
And that's on a 3.75 needle. And the bunnies are fighting. Yeah, so I'm really enjoying doing that. That is possibly the thing I want to knit on the most. Now I've finished this. I'm also thinking this cream would make a lovely one of these.
I've knit quite a few things in there.
I've got black left that's not been touched.
I knit
and
black.
a navy.
That black and white single stripe.
Maybe I'll knit a navy blue one.
Remember the single stripe?
Yes. What's on your
A hair.
Yeah.
and I knit a black top, and I knit a cream with lace on the sleeves, or beige with lace on the sleeves.
Yeah, nice.
Right, so this is my sweater that I cast on, having finished my wildflowers.
Do you want to show them the picture?
Yes, it's just there.
All right.
So I looked up. I thought I was going to knit something I'd already got. So I wanted to do stripes, and I wanted to do fingering weight. And in my library, I've got a couple of Isabel Kramer patterns, but they were wide stripes, and I was like, I know you could change them to narrow, but and then I saw in the stripes book with Vera Valimaki, stripy cardigan, and I started reading the pattern, and I was like, I don't really understand this. I know, like, often you read something and you don't get it until you start doing it, but I was like, and then the top bit's got is plain, and then the stripes start further down. Do I want that? And I was like, do I actually want a cardigan? Anyway, I then thought, oh, we'll just cast on a Tolster and stripe it. So I did that.
Yeah.
I knit the neck, did the short rows.
Did you show me that?
No, didn't like it. So ripped it out. And then I was looking through, this is actually Rachel's copy of this. I was looking through my copy of this, and I came across this pattern. And I thought, that's nice, but it's double mohair. I really like the shape of it.
What's the gauge?
It's called the Olive Blouse by Sanna's Garn. You can't buy their books. I don't think they're selling books anymore. I think they're selling individual patterns, but you have to buy yarn to be able to buy a book. Gauge. They call it tension.
Okay.
22 stitches in stocking stitch with yarn held double on 3.5mm needles. They don't mention row gauge at all.
And is it size inclusive, do you think?
It goes up to a bust of 139 centimetres.
So 100 centimetres is a 40-inch bust.
So
it must have positive
50
ease,
something.
because 100 stitches is the first one.
100 centimetres, yeah. I'm knitting an extra large, and I am knitting it stripy.
Okay.
With my what's it called
I
again?
really like this one on the front with this. I like the sleeves.
What was it called again?
It's Hertigan Organic
YEGO.
350.
My colourways are 40, 47 and 40, 50. I don't know, I can't remember.
So it's probably 47 and 50.
That's probably 47 and that's 50, I think.
They were on offer, weren't they, when you bought them?
Yes, and I bought 6 balls of each.
Did you rewind that?
No. No.
Have you lengthened them with your...
I don't know. So, like an inky navy and a
beautiful
camel.
It looks more navy when they're held together.
Yeah.
It looks more charcoal, I think.
And I'm doing, it's a raglan.
Oh, it's lovely, Jo.
And yeah, so you'd knit, I think I've got to do 19 repeats of the 2 stripes
Before you join.
And then there's a little bit, they slightly change the rate
when you
of
join
the increases.
In
yeah, because it's a V-neck, so I'm doing
I really
increases
like that.
there.
Why Why do you have to do this to me when I'm not supposed to be buying yarn?
And then, yeah, so you join in the round, I think, once you do that, and then you change the rate. You don't, obviously you stop doing increases on the front, and I think you stop doing increases on the arms, and just do the increases on the body, and then you split for sleeves.
Right.
So that's just kind of in between knitting.
That's nice, isn't it?
There's some gorgeous sweaters in there.
Yeah.
I have to say my tension's a little bit loose.
What needle are you knitting?
I'm knitting it on a 4mm prim.
That's what I used mine
on. They suggest a 3.5 for mohair held double.
Right.
But I do like the fabric.
Yeah.
I'm getting like slight. I don't know if I'm getting loosey goosey on a couple of.
Oh, that isn't an increase.
No, and I'm hoping it'll block.
Yeah.
It'll block out.
Just need to think about it a bit.
Yeah.
How long has that much taken you?
I guess it's about a week.
I'm looking at this book so I don't interrupt.
I haven't done anything on it since last weekend.
I can say to you that this book,
because I've been busy with other
this
things.
is as lovely as a liner book. Look at that photograph.
Yeah.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. There's some gorgeous sweaters in there as well. The instructions are pretty basic.
Yeah.
Is the only thing I'd say.
You have to be. I think you have to have knitted a sweater before.
Yeah, they don't hold your hand by any stretch. But yeah, I was knitting this at lunch on breakfast on Saturday last week. My friend ran her 100th park run, and we were invited. Chris ran it with her, and then we were invited round for breakfast. And I was knitting this, and the lady next to me was like, "Oh wow, that's amazing!" And I was like, "I'm in awe of all of you. You all like, she's like a Iron Woman runner." And I'm like,
really?
and you're amazed at me because I can knit. So anyway, she was looking up. She looked up Twinset Purl.
Yeah.
And her neighbour follows us.
Oh my goodness.
Anne Rawlins. I think it's her neighbour. So it was on her phone. No. It was on her phone.
Yeah.
And she's like, Anne follows them. I'll have to tell her. I sat next to her at breakfast. So yeah, so that's going to be like...
You didn't tell me about that.
I'd forgotten until just now.
Oh yeah, because look,
there's a cardigan.
That's all the pictures, and that's all the patterns.
Yeah, there's a cardigan that goes matches.
Yeah. I love the sleeves, Joan.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to do them
do
long.
the sleeves to pattern.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got plenty of yarn. So
let's look at the Kelly Ganza.
I'm keeping that in my green Rivernets bag.
Peer Gynt
is the
fortnight. Double knit.
Tin Peer Gynt is the fortnight.
So it's Aaron.
I would often knit 2 tinned Peer Gynts held together rather than it's like the knitting for olive heavy merino. 2 merinos together is nice. It makes a nicer fabric.
Right.
In my.
What about do you think tin? Do you think Peer Gynt and Twinset Mohair is that 16 stitches? Is that an Aran? Because I've got some really nice Aran fluffy Aran.
Yeah.
And I fancy knitting this.
Yeah, go for it. Not now.
No. I was going to knit a Felix.
Right. So yeah. Oh yeah, definitely knit something else.
Yeah. Right. What have you got left now? That's it.
You've got crochet corner.
I have got crochet corner. Oh my goodness, we nearly forgot crochet corner.
What would we done?
I think you should. The first thing, part of crochet corner, is you showing them the yarn that you found to do your first granny spur.
I put it over here.
I was looking for an old 4mm hook for you earlier, but
Rachel's going to teach me how to how to crochet a granny's square.
we've had
I might have to rewind your balls.
We've had a mass. These are left over from my Geddy tea. We've had I've talked about it here. The mass tidy up.
Yeah.
Don't know where anything is. I'm gonna spend a day just looking around the house to find out where things are.
So I picked these out to do a granny square. I sit and rewind
She was going.
them.
She was going to do them. Do one last night, but you were just too tired, weren't you?
The peak
Talking all day.
reflections. The peak reflections took over.
So I finished. Did
That's
I even
annoy people if they can see my
Did I
arms
show
moving.
this?
Yes.
So
I'm sure you did.
I think maybe I showed it, or I showed the yarn.
Did you show it on the whip?
I definitely showed it on Whip Wednesday. Anyway, this is my easy scrappy cowl crochet
Are you
version.
writing the pattern up?
I am going
Yeah,
to.
no, do it.
It's going to be free because it's so simple. So I had these colours.
Will you do it with a version where the rib is crocheted?
Yes. I don't know. I'd have to make one.
No, you wouldn't. You can just write
Write the crochet in.
I would.
Yeah. So in this one you knit some twisted rib, and then I had these colours. They were the colours that I wanted to use, and I was going to, and this one.
You were going to repeat them.
I was going to repeat them, but then I decided to add in. I think I was adding in this. No. I don't know. I just decided that I didn't want it that long.
Yeah.
I wanted it just. So I put it on. I've still got some ends to sew in. There. When you join in the round and carry on going, the stitch moves over one thing. So at the back, there is a line. It's not that obvious really when you're.
But you know where the back is.
Yeah, you know where the back is. So I just thought it's quite a nice little thing to make if you've got some
Scraps.
leftover scraps that you really
How
like the
much
colours
do you
that
need?
go.
How much did you use for each
I
block?
think it was like. Well, there wasn't enough. There's barely 6 grams, I think.
Mm-hmm.
There was not quite enough to do this. Well, there was enough to do it, but only just.
Right.
There wasn't going to be enough. What I was going to do was go into that as the centre and then out the same. But then I just decided to join in this one and this one.
Nice.
And this is and away.
Oh, cool.
And then this is a pair of knitting shed one that I knitted a pair of socks in last year, I think, or the beginning of this year.
Is one of those Twinset Purl?
I think that is Twinset and Purl. That is from Bellica, however you want to say it. That's botanical. That's what I just knitted.
You just said that was Twinset Purl.
Sorry, Bird Street. That's Bird Street.
Put that next to and away. Yeah, it's very. That's brighter.
Yeah.
The background. Of
Yeah, that's knitting shed. That's Bird Street yak, merino yak in the one, whatever colour Brando that I knitted my Morris in. Oh, chicken's gone again. I found my yarn for my emotional short support chicken for the bingo, and it's just fallen off again.
It keeps falling off.
I'll show it when I knit it. I'm actually gonna cast it on, I think.
Yeah.
So now I've been thinking about it, and I know that I need to not make Crochet Corner boring because
nobody who crochets is bored of Crochet Corner.
no, but they will be bored if this is all I crochet.
Oh right, okay.
Because I want to make a black one, and I want to make I've got a fade from Pixie, and that's going to be longer because I want to use all the yarn.
I think if you do a black one, you ought to put more of a stitch on it. A plain would be really boring.
Why? It'd look nice to wear though, not to talk about or actually.
I like a bit of a fancy stitch.
No, it's black.
Yeah, but still have a fancy
Well, that's
stick.
the reason I was going to do a gelato, and you said this is easier. You'll be able to go.
Well, it is easier, but it's also.
Okay, I had got an idea.
I like that shell stick.
That I was thinking about submitting to Woolly Good for a crochet, but nothing that needs a chart, Joe, because that'd be.
Oh, you can't draw a chart.
So anyway, so this is my easy scrappy cowl. I will be writing it
I could
up.
hand draw you a chart.
You could. Yes. So let me know in the comments if you like it. If you like Crochet Corner. We need some thumbs up for Crochet Corner.
Yeah, we like Crochet Corner.
I really like it. I think it's I do like a scrappy project.
I think you should try and crochet a crescent shawl. That would be fun.
Yeah. Yes. You need a pattern though that's going to have, you can do increases at different rates, and that is hard to do.
Can you not just do an edge?
An edge?
Like increasing.
No, because if you've got to do a treble and you need to do a double or a half treble to get the length, it's.
Okay, I don't understand because I don't know how to do it.
I think you can. It would depend what stitch you were doing. Because the one that I've tried to do, that I ended up deciding I wanted the yarn for something else, was a very simple, the whole thing was really simple, and then the edge was, they put an edge on it, and that was what made it look.
Right.
So that was easier to do. That was only one skein. Might be nicer to do a 2 skein. Because crochet does use a lot more yarn than knitting. But yes, and my whip for Crochet Corner is my Flourish linen wrap, which I said I would only talk about if I changed the colours. Gone on to the next colour. Because I'm using.
Can I just make a comment about your cowl?
Yes.
I think if you had a gradient fade or something, that would look beautiful. Like
in that. I do. I've got a pixie one.
Yeah.
So I only started it to do the scrappy project. It wasn't going to be anything. Then I decided that I'd like it. So I'm going to do, for the pattern, I'm just going to do that.
Yeah.
And I want to do one in a pixie fade.
Yeah.
I've got 4 pixie fades because I bought the 4 kits.
So
I've got 6 skeins in each. And the one that I'd started something with, I've wound all of the minis. So I'm going to do that one.
Okie dokie.
I think it's like the autumnal one, beginning one. So these are 2 Shepya's original whirls, which are 50% cotton, 50% acrylic, just around about. This is
Coral Chaos.
Catastrophe. And this is Something Bliss. Please let it be this one that I've picked up first. No, of course it's not.
Coral Catastrophe.
Hold that a second then as well. So sorry, you're winding me.
Oh, you've got dirt on it.
Have I? Oh, has that happened?
I don't know.
The muck. Or maybe it's come off the label.
I don't know.
This is Blue Heaven Bliss. And there are actually pockets in this little. There's one pocket actually.
Sorry. Right.
In this beautiful bag from And Knit Co, which is perfect for holding whirls. And I am actually onto the 3rd colour on the coral and the 2nd colour on the blue. And I can move my progress keeper now because that is where I showed you last time.
You've done loads. That's amazing.
And in the photograph on the camera you can start to see the changing.
So subtle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it going to get less subtle?
I I think
do you
so.
think?
Well, the blue
Does
the blue kind of peaks before the coral, so will be quite a contrast.
It peaks and then it
Yeah.
fades again.
I mean, if I get to the end of both of those, it's going to be a bloody big round. But
oh, it's lovely.
yes, this is linen stitch.
In person, you can really see that
Yeah,
blue coming through.
Yeah.
From here, it looks
the same.
white, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, 'cause and I love coral and blue together. So yeah, so I was talking. I was doing it while I was chatting to Maggie on Thursday, and I was
This
like,
would make a nice tea towel.
and I was like, "Am I gonna?
Excuse me.
How am I gonna use it?" And she said, "You can lay it down." I said I
think
might
it
end
would
up
make
using it as a table runner.
I think it would make a nice tea towel.
Yeah, and I was
texture.
actually
The
thinking.
actual
I was
stitch
wondering
is
if you
nice
could
as
do
well.
it in the round.
I don't mean that in a derogatory way
No,
at all.
no.
Don't anybody getting on me for not liking crochet corner?
No, the yarn is nothing like a dishcloth.
No. But I'm just thinking, like, if you wanted colourful, patterned,
Yeah,
because you can in crochet you can fill that in quite easily, can't you? The point. Can you?
Probably yes. I'm not sure how. You'd have to.
You know, I do a little like a half granny square.
Yeah, you have to sew it in or something.
You know, pick
Yeah.
it up as you go along and go down. Could you not like do the reverse of that into the point? Anyway, I'm talking. I don't know. I'm talking.
Well, it's because it's like a chevron of anything.
No, I know.
The bottom has to go. You could do it. You could easily make a triangle and sew it in. I'm not sure if you could do it as you go. You'd have to catch each side, and
Yeah.
I'm not sure you can do that
Oh right. Okay.
very easily and make it look nice. But you could crochet a triangle and just sew and
I'm
crochet.
sure I've seen people do that.
I did a half a hexie on my hexie blanket.
Yeah.
I'm going to finish that hexie blanket and just show it on Crochet Corner.
Yeah.
Have I ever shown it? Have I ever actually shown
I
it?
can't remember.
Anyway, this is good. I was wondering, I would quite like to do this in the round. Obviously, it would have to be wider for anything.
And like have a tube,
Yeah,
like a tube cowl.
yeah. But it's going to be a wrap. It's going to be massive. And I personally am going to sit at home with it wrapped around my neck. And it's going to be a long-term project, obviously. And I did say I wouldn't talk about it very often, but hopefully next time there'll be an additional thing to talk about on Crochet Corner. And also I might have done more because it is very enjoyable. It's a free pattern. Can't remember off the top of my head who it's by. I could look it up because I have my iPad here, but the battery is going very quickly on for some reason. Probably because I hardly ever charge it.
Is it Sylvia somebody? I vaguely remember writing it in the show notes.
Do you?
What time is it? I'm hungry.
Flourish. It is, yes. It's Sylvia with a W. Yeah, Kawasinski. She is my crochetori. My crochetori? Anyway, that's what it looks like. I bought the pattern. There's a free version available, but I like to support.
With ads, is it?
Yeah, it's got ads in it, and I like to support.
Yeah. What does
pattern.
she use to knit?
A lot.
Crochet that?
That's two whirls.
Oh right.
A
bit more contrasty than yours.
Yeah, that's another picture of it.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, I think I possibly would have done
done
it the other way round, so that because it's not.
Oh yeah, the blue bit isn't so contrasty.
Does she say which one she actually used?
No.
But yeah, it's thoroughly enjoyable. I do think maybe if I did it again, which I'm probably never going to do because it would take me forever, I would make it just a little bit wider. But that would have to be that much wider.
Yeah.
But no, I'm enjoying it, and I'm going to move my little marker now. Move my little man. So I don't know where my right side one is, on a project somewhere. Move that.
I'm sorry, people. I need some food. We've got some questions to answer.
We have, yeah. I'm going to do it up to here. One of the reasons that I got my iPad was because a lot of the questions are about our designs.
Yeah.
And if Jo talks about them, I can show you quickly. Because most of the questions are to Jo. Right, yeah, so that's...
a couple of them are for...
That's crochet
We only had
corner.
5.
Well, that's 5's enough, isn't it?
A couple of them are for you.
We didn't want...
Sure.
We don't want it to go on too long.
No, I can't find the end of that.
Right, so we've done the giveaway. Am I going to do my acquisitions quickly? And then we'll do the questions
Yeah.
at the end.
Yeah.
So, I ordered a pre-order from... I've actually joined the club. A bit late to the game because she actually started in January and I didn't realise. So I saw this, I've left the stuff over there. This is Wildflower Yarn. She's in Wales, I think. It says hand dyed with a little magical twist.
Everything's wildflowers at the moment.
And it's, yeah, I didn't realise that. And it's got, you get a little friendship bracelet, and this one is Ruin the Friendship by Taylor Swift from the Year of a Showgirl. No, not Year of a Showgirl, Life of a Showgirl. The club is called Year of a Showgirl. And this is actually my favourite song. So I thought I'm going to do that, and then I subscribe to the club, and but it's so
Do you know
soft.
which ones she's already done?
Well, she's already done the first 6.
Oh, she's working through
First 5, this is the 6th one.
Right.
And yeah, because there's 12 songs. She must have thought I could do it. So next one is Actually Romantic. So I'm not 100%. I need to knit it because I think this is going to possibly be a micro stripe. But I was desperately wanted to cast them on, but I obviously saved the yarn to show you. It's so soft. Feel that. For sock, 75.25.
Yeah.
Whatever she rinses it in is amazing. Can't smell it. I can't smell it at the moment. Can you smell it? Just wool.
Doesn't even really smell of wool.
No. Anyway, check her out. We will link it. We'll give you her Instagram below. And then I'm really sorry I'm really painful. So I saw some stuff in the Knit Picks sale, and I had been watching Table 10 knitting talking about a shift cowl, and I really liked what she was doing. So I looked for Spin Cycle, found the colours, and it was a lot of money. So I thought,
Is a yarn story the only place you can get it in the
no,
UK?
there's a
Yarn.
no, yes, probably, but there's a shop on either Jersey or the Isle of Wight. And off the top of my head, I can't remember the name.
Oh, I think I might have bought a holy bag from them.
Yeah, and we also bought a tenty bag from them. Fig Tree Yarns. They used to come to Unravel.
Yes.
That's where we bought our tenty bag. Anyway, I decided not to buy Spin Cycle because also I think you might have needed 2 skeins.
Yeah.
Or no, then I went to look at edition 3, Shopple. Couldn't decide which colours because one of the Spin Cycles is almost a tonal, not a. And to me, they're not they do these. They're called something boys, bad boys or something. But anyway, didn't work out. Yeah. So I went on to Knit Picks, and I've knitted with this yarn before. It's Hawthorn Sock, fingering weight, and they do kettle dyed and they do variegated. So I picked obviously the navy blue.
Oh, nice.
They were all on sale. This is North Star Kettle, dyed. And then I picked this one to go with it, which is Happy Valley Multi. And they are they're on 80/20, and they're a bit plumper, so there's less yardage. So some people would say that was a sport weight, but it is. I think it's a fingering weight. And then this one is called Arletta. It's only got one T. And I thought Alita. So I thought that one kind of picked up the pinks in this one, and that one picks up the blues in this one, so that together, and I love that. So at some point I am going to knit a shift. Cowl. I think it's called The Shift. And I think I might, if I was going to knit a shawl, I'd need more yarn, but I am a cowl wearer. So
it's one of those weird shaped ones, isn't it, where you sew it up the back?
So it's knit flat.
Yeah. Does it say how many meters?
Yeah, on the front.
Oh yeah.
So I think I'm going to I might even knit it while you're in Australia.
I'm going to finish everything else.
When I'm missing you.
You should knit one of my designs while you're doing that, though, not somebody else's.
So I
did you have to make up some money to when you bought that?
No, I wanted these as well. So my idea for I wanted some things to knit gelato cowls, or the other one, but with an ombre that I don't have to change the yarn for, sewn in any ends. So this is, I bought this just because of the name. This is Chroma Fingering, which is 70% superwash, 30% nylon, and this is called Puffer Jacket. I just really like it. And it's like even brighter, like a.
Oh wow!
So I really like it. So I might crochet a gelato cowl in that. And then this is the one that I love the most, and this is called Sea Anemone.
Has it got corally?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
So I thought that would be lovely.
Beautiful.
Like gradiating up a cowl. And then this one is called E-Girl, and it's got pinks, and
it's very Valentine's.
Yeah, so I like it. I mean, one of them might become a hat. It might, who knows?
And what's that made of?
This is superwash wool and nylon, and it's not. This is definitely. That's Highland wool. It's not the softest.
No,
but it's and
it's like a normal sock yarn, isn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't knit socks in it though, because it's
more single.
It's single. Yeah, but I just love that so much. This is gonna be the first one I make. So, all kind of with a purpose.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's gonna be socks. That might be August.
And I didn't buy any yarn.
Well done.
Very nearly bought yarn.
I know, I've been looking at so much, and I've also been looking at project bags, and if you knew how many project bags I had.
Well, I want to try. You've got some already.
Sorry, let me just quickly.
The yarn atelier.
Yes.
And I went on and I was looking at their, I think it was Merino Yak Silk.
Yeah.
And I really want some plain for like the back of a shawl with a pattern on. Because I'm really like wanting to knit another Cecil.
What about the what about?
Yeah, so I almost did, but I didn't.
What about the two that I've already got? That you might. You can have a look at one.
Yeah.
I was looking for the questions.
They're on a picture.
They're not. It was a picture that I sent just to you on your WhatsApp. Now I'm just trying to see. I don't have WhatsApp on here. But
you do, because you talked to me on it.
No, this is not the one. This is the downstairs iPad. That's broke. That's got a cracked screen.
Oh right.
Not where's the App Store?
I can just go over there and get my phone.
Well, we don't want to hear your knees crack again, so.
We could go. Have you not got Instagram on there either?
It won't take long. Smile, keep them talking.
So what are you up to for the next couple of weeks?
Me?
Yeah.
I have got chemo on Wednesday. The big one. It's actually only going once now, once a week. Oh no. It's not gonna work.
I'm gonna have to go and get it on.
You are. Sorry. I have the IGs and the chemo together. And I don't really have any other plans. Really? What are you doing?
What am I doing? Pardon me, working.
Move over a little more. We won't see each other.
No. I'm going to Scotland
You
for the
are
weekend.
going to Scotland. I'm the question master.
Actually looking forward to it this time. Seeing all my friends.
Yes.
So
It's good.
it's gonna be good. That's about it. And work.
Yeah. So, as we said earlier, we went live on Wednesday, and then we asked people. We said we're going to put up a story to get you to ask us questions. So now we're going to answer them. And we were going to talk about other knitting patterns we want to knit and my emotional support chicken, but that will be next time because he obviously doesn't want to be in a
He keeps falling off.
he doesn't want to be an emotional support
No.
chicken, but he's going to be the perfect
He
one.
does, but he doesn't want to be shown on the podcast
Yeah,
until he's
He is one. He
He
doesn't
is one.
actually know. He doesn't actually know at the moment. Anyway,
got a weird potty bit.
I'm
there
going to start
today.
with a where? Oh, you were lying on it in the night. Right. I want you to go from the top to the bottom or the bottom to the top.
I don't mind. You just pick.
Where does the inspiration come from for your designs?
So all over the place.
I'm pretty sure mine's going to be the same answer.
I spend a lot of time looking through stitch directories. And often I'll be knitting something and I'll be thinking, oh, I wonder if you could do that with this stitch, or how would I make that look like that, or whatever. And I've also been in random places and I'll take photographs of things. Like I was in a toilet in an airport in South Africa, and I took a picture and that became the Chris shawl.
Which is weird, isn't it? Because Chris, when you talked about the concept to me, what I thought you were in, it was nothing like. Well, not nothing like it, but yeah.
So I'll be walking around and I'll see a pattern, or like the other day I was looking through the Toast website and I saw a sweater, a print, and I thought, wonder if I can make that work in a. So there's just all sorts of things, but
mainly stitch
directories.
I get inspiration. Most of my
And I also flip between like a texture or a lace or a whatever.
And now you're doing a collaboration with somebody who already designed the chart.
Yeah.
So you have to make it work. My favourite Bridgerton socks are ones that have actually been from inspirations from the characters when I've watched it. So the first season, obviously, I didn't know anything about Bridgerton. I think it came out at Christmas. I think I watched it till Easter.
Yeah.
And those were all just inspirations from the show, and then the second year I designed them all before the show started, and from the because they were characters that they were characters
already been in.
that had already been in it, apart from the new love interest, and then the third and fourth year have kind of been more from the character, like from watching it. So I think that's quite a good.
And when you were designing all the socks for Sophie,
it
was thinking about the colourway and the name and.
So sometimes I would have an idea, and I would show her the picture, and she'd make the colourway from it, or she'd have an idea and send me the colourway, and I would. But they were always botanical things. And then
whereas my names usually come after I've
knitted them.
While I'm knitting it, I'll be
right. I think that we should. Some of the other ones might. So, a funny question is to Jo: how many shawls do you own?
Wow.
And Jo said, how many? 20. And I said,
no way.
I was hoping I could look and see
how many designs.
Yeah,
I actually don't have one of every design.
No.
But
I've got more than one of some of them.
I've got more than one of some design, but I don't have one of every design.
So how do we know? Where do we know how many there are in our
store?
Not store. Our page, designer page.
So I think probably 50. Would you say?
Purl. Oh no! Hang on, people. I'm doing it. Designer page. So. So we have got 185 patterns between us. Don't know how to work out.
Do you have it by me or by you? Does it work out that? Anyway.
It appears that sometimes it's a bit weird because I thought that your like that is your pattern, a cowl. But I've managed to make a bundle of it on my page. But so you have a storefront and you have a designer page, and somehow ours, it's a bit mixed up.
Can you go to my designer page?
$177 designs you've got.
Have I? I'm in heck.
So not all of them are shawls. How many Lizzies have you got?
I know.
You gave most of them away, to be fair.
Well, let's go with 77.
So that means that
you've got
113
pairs of socks. No.
I wonder how many pairs of socks.
Yeah, so basically I have more than one of some of them. Don't have all of them. I've got
a
shawls.
pattern in a book I never released separately.
I've also got shawls that I knit of other people's before I started designing them. I've got two Stephen Wests. I knit a
doodler,
Vertices Unite, and a doodler, and then I knit one by. I did a mosaic one by.
Amber O'Brien.
No, I did. I gave it to you, but
Moonstruck Knits. Right. What is the one thing you've knitted that you're most proud of?
Oh, that's hard. I love my Easy V.
I was going to say your Easy V. I was just thinking it. Telepathy. This glow. No, not proud. I'm proud of it, but not the most. You know when something just works? Yeah. Like my first ever sweater design was the Lady Whistle Down. And I remember us all sitting, it came out at Autumn Unravel, the first Autumn Unravel. And afterwards, me and you and Sophie and, what was her name? My friend? Nikki. The four of us were sat wearing them, having a drink. And, what's her name? You know who I mean. Scandinavian. What is she? What's her? Well, she's on YouTube. She's been on YouTube for years. A lot much longer than us. And she designs. What's her name? Skein. Yeah. Skein like walked past and was like, "What is that sweater you're all wearing?" And she bought the pattern. I think that's one of my proudest. And also that pattern literally was designed and knitted in a week and written in a week, and then tested. Obviously, it was testing it, but
I don't know. So Stiper Stones being in the 52 weeks of shawls,
that was very exciting.
Yeah, and also Shallow Arrow.
Yeah, because there's such good memories about that one. Well, good and bad because we were stuck in Canada. But and you hadn't actually written a pattern then.
No,
I rewrote your pattern. I wrote that pattern.
Yeah, but I also really like oh, what did you call it? Totterdown. The fade of Totterdown.
I love mine.
And I also liked Silver Dollar. And
you should do the cowl for that lady.
Yeah, no, I explained how to do it to her, for her. The that other one I did for Sophie that we've had as a pattern of the pod.
Sylvia Solace.
Yeah, I love that.
What
as
about
well.
What about Cecil? Because
Cecil.
that was we went. So I get an email every time somebody buys a pattern, and we were in Bicester Village, and it was just like ping, ping, ping.
Yeah.
Notification after notification. You must have sold 500 while we were walking around Bicester.
Yeah. No, I love
and
them
also
all. They're all my babies.
I know, but the Cecil, like people were like, I've never seen anything like this before.
Yeah, no, we love Cecil.
Right, next question. Oh, the battery's gone. I just undid your phone in my face. What is your favourite design? Because that was anything you've knitted, really.
Yeah. So not my design, Easy V. Favourite of mine. I love Rachel and I love Morris.
I love Rachel and Morris.
I don't own a Rachel. I own a small Rachel. Yeah. I don't own a proper
I also like
Rachel.
Mr. Bridgerton.
But Morris has got a little place in my heart.
Yeah. He was the first
present. And I've made lots of Morrises.
I've made one and I gave it away.
But you own one because I gave you one.
Yes. I love I've got a lace weight. Jonah did a lace weight one for me. How much love is that?
But I love my beige Morris is probably the thing I wear most.
Yeah.
So when we worked out the crescents sit so well.
Yes, these are easy to wear.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think of one of my favourites of my designs is
your socks. I love Anthony. I love Colin.
Colin, everybody loves Colin.
Yeah. I'm thinking I'm going to be liking the Everybody Drinks Tea.
Yes. I love, it must be on the other page then. Sparkling Fountain. I don't know where they are actually. I don't think I've worn them. I love knitting those. We don't need, we're not showing things, are we?
No.
Sparkling fountain socks, I think. Where do you keep, last question, where do you keep all your knitted items?
They're in with my stash.
I was about to look at your messages then, 'cause I hate having a number.
I have plastic bins, and then I have them in a plastic bag in a plastic bin.
Right.
That's how I store
I
them all.
have, in this house, at any given time, there are about 100 pairs of socks that I've worn and have been washed, and about 40 to 50 pairs that have never been worn, and they are all in a cubby over there. I've given away, how many times have I knitted now? I've given away so many socks, and I would like to give my ones I don't wear but are washed and clean, but they've been worn, to charity, and I don't know if I steamed them again, that I could give them to like the League of Friends to sell. They're all size 6, 5 to 7 I guess they fit, but anyway, thoughts on that would be appreciated. But touch wood, I do not have any moth problem at all, but I do put lavender bags in with my yarn and my stuff. I like the smell of lavender, as well as the anti-moth factors. But yeah,
there are different types of moth.
there are.
And I don't seem to get a lot of. I have got moths in my house because I live in an old house. But I think they're carpet.
Yeah, you have to be careful, don't you, where you put.
Yeah,
stuff.
Not wool, clothes moths, because I don't get a lot of holes. Occasionally, I get a hole in some clothes, but very rarely.
Yeah.
So I do have moth deterrent, and bags.
But it is. I know it's a knitter's. Like, you have dreams about a moth, but moths in your yarn, and I keep my yarn in plastic bags in cubbies, but not quite as much as you. And I've got stuff that's out, and things. But what was that question? How do you store it?
How
all?
do you store your knitted items?
I feel like our energy has dropped, as we came to the end of that.
Yeah.
I think the way to go is to give away the things you don't wear.
Yes. Somebody
else will love it. And knitting, the process is what we enjoy as much as the.
I'm definitely a process.
Yeah.
Occasionally I land upon something like this that I'll wear a lot.
I think I prefer this to the eyelet drop. Have you worn yours much?
No.
I just think this is, you could wear this like a t-shirt. I put this on because I don't tend to wear knitwear very often. But yeah, I'm very happy with it. Yeah, let's try and rev this up again a bit.
I think it's because we're sat on a comfy sofa.
I know, and I did bring a Kit Kat to eat to kind of give me a bit more energy, but now it's nearly over. I'll eat it afterwards. So you're off to Scotland.
Yeah, we've got.
Which is why we're not coming back to you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, so it'll be 3 weeks.
So 3 weeks to buy the wrap, half price.
3 weeks to comment which of these two you like.
Camouflage or One for Sorrow. And if you'd like a project bag, get in touch through our email, and the information about the project bags is below as well once we get organised. And that's about it, I guess. I'm going to be at the Southern, but that's we'll talk about that again.
Yeah. I was going to say, I've had one. So I'm visiting Brenda in Africa,
Sydney.
in Australia.
She's going to a new continent. She's never been.
And another lady's been in touch to ask if I could meet up while we're in Sydney. So I'm going to get back. I said yes, of course, that would be lovely. I'm going to get back in touch and see if there's a yarn shop we can meet up at.
Yeah. Or you could have a cafe and you could let people know.
So if anybody else is in the Sydney area and would like to meet up, we'll try and arrange
what day it's going to be at least.
Yeah.
And time, and then
people
can get in touch. And that might be the best way to do that would be DM Jo on Instagram.
Yeah.
If you're not on Instagram, you can email us because we now both have access to the email. So Jo doesn't have any excuses anymore. Well, she does still, but she's gradually.
Her main excuse is she works full time.
I'm gradually chipping away at them.
Yes.
Yes. Well.
Right. Let's not get onto Jo's issues that you have with me.
I don't have issues with you.
Will.
I just want you to read things occasionally.
Yes, fine. Right, we're going to get some lunch because I'm getting a bit...
I know, I can hear you.
Did you hear my stomach rumbling?
I can hear it, but I won't be able to hear it.
No.
So finish your Pier 62s.
Yeah. Or start your Pier
62. Join in on the Ravelry thread. Post your Twinset and Purl patterns on Ravelry in the other thread. And you can post your Pier 62 pictures in that thread. Double, whatever. We're also interested in seeing what you're knitting that isn't our patterns, because we get inspiration from that. There's a thread for that.
Mm-hmm.
And
tag us in anything on Instagram when you post a picture.
Watch us on Whip Wednesday. And we will be back in 3 weeks' time. Yeah.
Cool.
Happy knitting, everybody.
Yes.
Hope you
have a great few weeks.
Yeah, and if you go to the Summer Wool Festival, I'd love to see what you buy because I'm not going. And I'm going to try and stay strong and only buy some of this. I'm not going to say I'm not going to buy any yarn because I know that I'm going to buy some of this.
Yeah.
So, big iris. Right. The inspiration continues in every direction. Right. Love you all and speak to you soon.
Yeah.
Not see you, speak soon. See you soon.
Yeah.
Take care.
Happy knitting.
Happy knitting.
Bye.
Bye.